Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Quantum Leap Futures Morning Leap Session. My name is Doug McKay. I am the founder and the head moderator for Quantum Leap Futures. Each morning we come together in these live go-to sessions to take a look at the market, macro to micro, take a look at the structure of the market, then we drill down to the trade levels, the targets, and the hypotheses for the day. The reason why we have more than one hypothesis is nobody can predict the market. We want to have a plan in place in order to know what we're going to do in the different situations that the market will throw at us. Usually I go through a process in these sessions, and I start with the macro and work my way down into the structure. We're going to jump right in today. I'm going to try to shorten these videos down a little bit. Before we get going, this is a subscription room. We do the live sessions each morning, and then we do live trading and analysis. If you want to check us out and come join us, send me an email at quantumleapfutures@gmail.com. This is not a commercial venture. There's no website. There's no blog. Just what we do here live with a small group of traders. Before we do start, please read through the disclaimer. Nobody at Quantum Leap is a certified trading advisor. We are retail traders operating with a self-organized learning environment. Past performance is not indicative of future results of the trades that you see in Quantum Leap are for education purposes only. Please trade your own due diligence, your own trade plan, and your own risk metrics. Okay, so just taking a look at the results from yesterday. Well, yesterday the full session range was 9 3/4 points, and the RTH session was 8 points. Very, very tough to make money. Our main hypothesis was a move down into the value area, and then somewhere within the value area, a rotation up through out of value, out of range, and go up and take out that unequalized Globex high at 83. Our secondary hypothesis was a push up, a rotation failed to hold above the range high, a move back into range, and a move down through to test the value area low, chop around there, and then get continuation down to the 72-75 area. And we basically stalled out. We did get short and took forever, and we held it, and we finally got paid. I finally closed out my last contract at 74 and a quarter. I didn't quite get the full move, but our BSO to MFE ratio was pretty good because it was only 4 ticks difference, which is not a bad BSO ratio. But then the market went sideways and did nothing. And then it got worse. We went into the Globex session, and for most of the night, until this move right here, up to that 79, we basically had a 2.5 point range. And that is just tight. We've got heavy kurtosis around the 76 and a quarter. We just tried to go up and get above that 78, 75. They failed at 79, and they rotated back down, and we're right back in balance again. And I'm going to switch this to a 15-minute. You can see that between this 77 and 76 area is basically, we've got some solid balance. We were failed to hold, above these ranges. We're failing again to get above it, and here we are back into balance again. We're setting up for a move. We just don't know which move. I believe the move is going to be up and into testing those 2200s, but we have to be careful and watch for failure. So taking a look at the structure, you can see that we broke out of this microcomposite value area, which is the value area high is 67 and a quarter, and the prior all-time RTH high at 72.75. We had a breakout day. We held above the breakout day. 2-day microcomposite VPOC was 75. Then it shifted up to 77, and we pushed up into the 81, and then we come back since. And now we're trading around the 2-day microcomposite VPOC at 77 in this little distribution zone. There's a little bit of an LVN right here at 75, but 72.75 is our warning line, and that should give us a bigger move down back towards testing the value area high up at 67.25 and back towards that CHVN at 67.25. 65.50, another important level. Below that, we're below the breakout day, and we're back inside value, and I'd be looking for a move back towards the microcomposite VPOC at 60.75. We left, 3 naked VPOCs below, one at 64.50, one at where are they all? 60, one at 64.50, one at 59.75, and one at 53.75. And right now we've got another one at 76 that needs to be taken out. Right now we're inside of yesterday's value, and we're likely to get an open auction in value, most likely going to get an open auction in range. You can see that we have a LVN here at 78.75. The value area high was 78. I'm going to be using the 78, 75, and 79 because we've already gone up there and challenged it. So I'm going to incorporate this whole area between 79 and 78. I want to be below 78 if I'm going to short. I want to be above 79 to go long into that range high at 81.25, which will be another trade level. Targeting, above 79 and be targeting the open from yesterday at 80.25. And then above there, of course, all our levels remain the same. We still have this all-time Globex high. So we have an all-time RTH high at 81.25 and an all-time Globex high at 83. And we're not that far away. So, my main hypothesis is going to be a move up into this 83 area. Our overnight high and low, our overnight high is at that 79. Doesn't mean that we can't put in another overnight, a higher overnight high. We're only 2 points away, and we've got 35 minutes to go. Our overnight low is 74.50. So still inside of that value from yesterday, 2 ticks above the month open and the value area. The value area low, and if you want to look at this, our value areas are basically identical from the prior RTH session. So Friday's, was that Friday's? What is today? Tuesday. Friday's profile and yesterday's profile, although they're different shape, one is more of a D-shaped or a double distribution, one is a P-shaped. Look at the value areas. They are identical. So we are finding value in this 4-point range between 78 and 74, and we have to look for the breakout between these, the breakout away from the 78 or 74. And these are going to be key trade levels for us today. In fact, I'm going to move this trade level down. Whoops, not the month open. Come on. Oh, come on. Sorry, I got multiple. When I get multiple levels, there we go. So I'm going to incorporate this, the same as the the trade level above. So I'm going to incorporate the LVN and the value area, so 78 to 79, and then same thing with the value area low and the range low. I want to be below 73, I want to, or above 74, depending if I'm trying to enter in this area for the push. Key important thing is our week open and our month open is at 2174. So, we are still in a bullish month and a bullish week. Our overnight VPOC is, right here at 76 and a quarter. Just one tick above the yesterday's naked VPOC, and we're trading 77.50. Our daily ATR is 1610. 20-period daily ATR is 1610. So off of the low overnight of 74.50, our upside daily ATR target is 90.75. And off of the high overnight of 21.79, it's 21.62 and a quarter. And that's about all the information that I need from the Globex session. So in between here, there's not a lot to do here because in this 4-point range, it's a lot of value. So we really have to be patient and wait for our trade. We're going to get an open auction in range, so we're likely going to get two-sided trading, and we're likely to probably test both sides of this value area. And you can see that we don't have a very wide overnight range either. So both the overnight low and the overnight high, have probabilities of both getting taken out, which is only a 28% probability. But in this scenario, I could see it until one side takes over. In terms of levels below, we've got the 65. There should be 65.50. Target of 67. We've got the 72.75. So I'm going to bring, just add one more tick to, one or two more ticks to this. It's really going to be a double range here. And then below, there's really nothing until we get down into that 67 and a quarter. So if this thing moves, I think it can move very quickly today. In terms of news, we don't have a lot of news today. We did have preliminary non-farm productivity came out 0.5, was expected positive 0.5, and our preliminary labor costs 2% versus 1.8. So not much of a difference there, but it was 4.5. At 10 o'clock, we've got IBD, TIPP, economic optimism, and wholesale inventory. So really not a lot of news that's going to move this market right now. So the levels don't change to the bottom and levels don't change to the top. So let's just talk about what our main hypothesis. Just want to take a quick look at the Keltner. You can see that the Keltner center line is sitting right on the VPOCs. If we hold above and move up to the upper Keltner, is going to be a move to take out that Globex all-time high at 83. And if we get below the Keltner center line and move down to the lower line, it's going to take us down into that 70 level. I'm actually going to put a target there because of that. All right, so our main hypothesis is going to be hypo 1, open auction in range, a move down to take out the naked VPOC, and I'm looking for a bounce between the 76 and the 74 and a rotation up through value, break above the LVN, chop around in this upper distribution, mature this a bit, and then push through and go and take out that 83 and put in a new all-time high. We have range capabilities all the way up to 90.75. You don't want to be trying to short this above the 83. You want them to just, you want to be in with it and see how far they take it and just manage your stops accordingly. My hypo 2 is an open auction in range, a push up and a failure either at the 79 or somewhere between here and the 81, a rotation back down, find responsive sellers and move us down through, take out the naked VPOC and test the value area low, chop around in this area and push through down into that 67.25, possibly down to take out this 64. We've got range capabilities to get down to 62, so it wouldn't be too far out of whack to come all the way back to the microcomposite VPOC here at 60.75. It wouldn't be that much of a range extension. And again, our range is only 16, our 20 period is only 16 points. So that's still pretty tight, although, we keep having these really summer hour ranges, which are now getting below 10 points. And then hypo 3 is a failure to get out of value and a push through value, come down here, chop around here, and then get a failure and a push down through into this 62 area without any rotation up through the LVN. And then hypo 4 is a breakout of 81 and a push up and another gap and not gap and go, but another continuation day up into the 90s, if not testing the 2200. But again, I think it's hypo 3 and hypo 4 are a little bit lower probability just because of the summer hours and the lack of news and the lack of participation of the OTF since we've made this move up here. That's going to close it out for today. I'm going to keep it short as possible. As always, trade well, trade safe, and we'll catch you on the flip side.